Late breaking news! Well, it seems like over the last couple days, all we've talked about is that 2-pack Willy Wonka 2-pack.
The 2-pack Willy Wonka 2-pack, huh?
I did it on purpose to see if you would catch it.
Of course I did.
You're like Microsoft Word. You catch all my errors and misspells. Heather told me shortly before we started making this video that she doesn't like to be told to calm down.
Nope.
So I came up with something brand new.
Shut up.
I gotta tell everybody. I came up with something brand new. I constructed all by myself. I'm not saying calm down, and she obviously didn't like chill out. I came up with something that I think it's really going to catch on, okay? Here's what you say. What? What's so funny? Come on, we got to get to the Willy Wonka 2-pack. All right.
The 2-pack Willy Wonka 2-pack.
Yeah. What you say is, now act erratic and yell or something.
Tell me what you're going to tell me, and I might.
Well, no, you just got to act this way so I can.
I don't
just get real loud. Just get real loud.
I don't get
real loud and
loud.
angry.
I don't get loud and angry.
Just say, Chris, start the video. Damn it. Do that.
Chris, it's almost 8 o'clock. I gotta cook dinner. Start the fucking video.
Ride the wave. That's what we're saying from now on. That's the new chill out. That's the new calm down. It's ride the wave. Use it on your spouse as well. It'll work. They will no longer get mad at you when you're telling them to ride the wave.
Yeah.
Imagine being at the mall. Are people using malls anymore?
Imagine being murdered and then saying that the person who murdered you wasn't angry.
Imagine being at Target and you're in the Funko Pop section. It has like 1 billion Funko Pops that nobody's buying. And Heather walks over and goes, I have to get my Fruity Pebbles.
I don't eat Fruity Pebbles.
I have to get my girl things.
What girl things?
I have to get my Cocoa Pebbles.
There
You don't know what girl things are?
No, what are girl things?
And I turn and look at Heather as I'm looking at all the non-purchase pops, and I'll say, ride the wave!
What are girl things?
Things that you use for
Like
girls.
what?
Things that the girls use.
Like makeup?
Sure.
I don't buy makeup at Target.
Well, I didn't think so. You don't wear makeup anyway.
I don't wear much makeup now.
Because you're naturally beautiful.
Yeah, you need to ride the fucking wave.
Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button and the little bell, and that way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. We go live every Sunday. Come and hang with us between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. We have a real blasty blast here, don't we? Come on, let them know.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's a lot of fun.
And check out our toy company, MISCHIEFtoys.com. We have something big coming on the 22nd of January. You're not going to want to miss it. It is a fantastic piece to add to your collection. You, my friends, will love it, and you'll be cherishing a very special piece of Mischief Toys history.
It's amazing, but right now we have something very awesome up on the website for pre-order. We have the King of Broken Hearts Mortem t-shirts. We have it in both black and white, and the colors vary slightly on them.
They do, and they
Very
look
fun.
fantastic to both of them. So go to MISCHIEFtoys.com right now and pre-order your brand new shirt, sign up for the newsletter, and then follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Now let's ride the wave and talk about some brand new Willy Wonka 2-pack news. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Now, it's not major news, but it's at least something to talk about on the channel because we've been talking about this over the last couple of days. Sunday we had a video, Monday we had a video, and now here we are on Tuesday talking about the same exact thing. And to bring you to speed,
Bring you up to speed?
bring you up to speed.
Why is it this way? Why not up?
Willy Wonka 2-pack was owned by Grail Monster. He purchased it for $100,000 from a collector. He then took that set and said it was his favorite set ever, not knowing who Grandpa Joe is on the Willy Wonka film. He probably won't let you know that. It was true, though, because we witnessed it. After he had it in his possession and we did an interview where he was in a prison bathroom, then he sold it to Evend, and Evend purchased it for $210,000.
While sweating profusely.
While sweating like a sprinkler. It's kind of what they're doing, right? They're like sweaty.
No, they're just wet.
Keep talking like that, I'm going to be wet too.
I do not know what that means, and I don't think I want to find out.
Let's get sloppy and ride the wave.
I do not want to ride your wave.
Grail Monster spoke out because originally the idea was that it was going to be a part of a mystery box.
Yeah.
And that's what Grail Monster was told. That was a part of the contract.
Yeah, and in his original post where he sold it to Evend, it basically said Evend and Grail Game are going to team up and they're going to do a mystery box, and that's part of the reason why he sold it to them.
I don't think he said team up. I think he said fornicate.
I don't think he said that.
So the set never went up in a mystery box?
No, because Grail Game went away.
And by the way, I said there was a contract. I don't know about that.
I don't think there was a
I
contract.
don't think so.
Anyway, it never went up because Grail Game went away. One of the people involved in Evend over the weekend, or maybe late last week, posted the 2-pack for $300,000 up on Facebook or Best Offer.
Was it really being sold on Facebook?
Yes, it was a Facebook post.
That's like selling a Lamborghini on Facebook or your house. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's very crazy. But it was in some sort of Funko group, I guess?
Yeah.
That is
I saw
tremendous.
I saw it.
You saw the post before we even talked about it. That's how we found out about it, or we found out about it through this, or like how this all...
I wasn't even going to talk about it until I realized that it was like one of the guys from Evend.
We could smell drama.
I said, oh, the Willy Wonka 2-pack, and then I kept scrolling. That's
Hold
what
on,
I did.
put your hair back real quick.
I don't like when you do that because you don't do it right. What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Heather's little... Hold on, look straight. Heather's little drama ears perked. Can you see them?
I don't really
See how they bent? You got really small ears.
I have like regular ears.
I don't think they're regular. They're kind of small, weird. No wonder you're putting your hair over top of them. You don't want anybody to see those micro ears.
Then why do you wear pants?
That was a perfect time for me to say, ride the wave. So Grail Monster posted to let everybody know how he's feeling about this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. I have no clue why the golden ticket wasn't put in a mystery box and have nothing to do with that decision. Sorry. I personally believe there was serious intent and conviction in making it happen. My total speculative guess would be that the legal hurdles made it an impossibility. But this is just a total guess. Parentheses, gambling and sweepstakes laws can be extremely complex, especially with the internet crossing state lines.
If you go to our post from yesterday...
He actually said exactly the same thing on our post first.
Yeah, he basically
impressed.
said the same thing, except he didn't apologize. So this brings me to a point that I want to make. If the guy that sold it, and like part of the main reasons he sold it was because it was going to be in a mystery box, doesn't really give a shit, then why do so many people give such big shits?
Because we all have very big shits.
Yeah, this morning I...
We usually take big shits.
Yeah.
We're not usually given big shits. Well, he spoke out, and he actually messaged us on Instagram. But by the way, Grail Monster is a great guy. I really like him. We're just joking around. He's a really great guy. He reached out to us, and he's like, I'm really glad that you guys are talking about this, because there's a lot of people wondering what's going on with it. I honestly don't think Evend needs to say anything. That's where I differ. That's kind of where I differ with him. Now, although he is in a different ball game than me.
Well, here's the thing, though. I feel like they felt that so many people were talking about it that they had to say something. Because people were, like, getting angry. If a business closes, but nobody took your money, why are people getting upset? Now, someone in our comments mentioned, well, they could do a mystery box and claim it's going in there, but then sell it privately.
You mean like lie?
Yeah.
Is that how I'm understanding?
First of all, anybody could do that. Second of all, it never went up to like potentially be sold in a mystery box. And third of all, they weren't privately like they were publicly advertising that it was going to be sold.
That is an unbelievable way of going about it. You just sell it separately and you're like, oh, it could be in a mystery box.
It's an issue because they could say it's going in a mystery box but then sell it separately, but that's not even the case with this. They publicly posted it on Facebook.
No, I got what you're saying. I'm saying I hope Evend wouldn't do that because that's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I would hope not. I mean...
That's misleading.
For sure. But literally any mystery box company can say that.
100%,
Although it's really good publicity for people to like stay true to their word.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because people have social media, they post their big hits and everything. Now, not every single mystery box is going to be posted on Instagram like every mystery box win, because some people might not have social media, some people might not share their nerdy collections on social media, things like that. But it's really cool to see collectors hit top prizes in mystery boxes,
that's a ridiculous top prize. Gambling and sweepstakes laws.
Yes.
So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about $300,000. This isn't like a $50, $100, or even $500 Funko Pop, or even $1,000 Funko Pop. $300,000.
Yeah.
That's a huge sum of cash.
I don't believe it's value. Like, it's...
You don't believe it's worth $300,000?
No, I think the only reason it sold for $100,000 is because Grail Monster wanted publicity in being like the highest recorded Funko Pop sale in history.
Absolutely.
And then Even said, you know what? We're going to make more history. I'm going to give them double plus some. I don't think it's even worth $210,000. Maybe $100,000, maybe, if someone else is crazy enough to spend that. But realistically, it depends on how much someone's willing to spend on a Funko Pop.
Yeah, of course. Well, this person says, but then why even market it at all is my question.
They were talking about a plan. I don't necessarily... Well, I get maybe it was marketed. Someone said that. Yeah,
we've heard that before. Yeah, we've heard it.
I didn't see it. All I saw was it being said like within posts.
Right.
But I also don't follow Event.
Is the background photo a stack of money with those Funko Pops sitting on top of it? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yes, I believe that was during.
Is that when they did the swap or the sale?
I think so.
I cannot get it out of my head now because I didn't even think about this when we originally talked about it in the first two videos, that somebody posted that on Facebook. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of sales that happen on Facebook that are like way, way big and we just don't see them because we're not a part of like that world. But geez, you know, you're talking about Funko Pop collectors. How many Funko Pop collectors are like billionaires or millionaires? I'm wondering how many are actually out there that would see that and say, I'm going to buy it.
For $300,000, I don't think very many.
I don't think so either. That is insanity.
Yeah.
I think the mystery box was the way to go. However, they were going to do that. But selling it out right now, I don't know what they'll get. That's what I was saying the other day in our other videos. Who's going to spend that kind of money on Funko product anymore?
I still don't even think that a mystery box is the way to go because I said it in the last two videos and it's really hard for me to put this into words because I'm really bad with words. But essentially...
You're really bad with words? We're on a channel where
I know, but I need... You interrupting me...
Okay, I'm going to ride the wave. Go ahead.
Good, thank you. Maybe you can ride the wave the out of here. Anyway, when you have an item that valuable in a mystery box, let's say you just want to make your $210,000 back on that one item, you also have to curate a ton of other items to make a mystery box worthwhile. So are you going to do like a $10 mystery box, in which case you would put like throwaway pops in and then just have one top hit, but then you would still have to accumulate a bunch of buyers to purchase that mystery box and a bunch of pops that would cost you money to put within that mystery box, right? Send the $210,000 pop out with it, or you curate a bunch of pops, like more expensive pops, and put them in mystery boxes. But again, you're spending money on those pops as well as
almost impossible.
The Willy Wonka 2-pack. Yeah, I mean, how are you going to find as many people as it would take to make your money back off of a sale that big with a $10 mystery box? How many people would actually purchase that, number one? Number two, how many people would purchase, let's say, a $500 mystery box or something? I mean even if it was $500, you would have to still spend a ton.
There are many legendary people out there that said this before, but the math ain't mathin'.
I didn't understand how that would be possible then, and I really don't understand how it would be possible now.
Well, specifically now, because I feel like a year, 2, 3 years ago, they would be able to sell a ton of mystery boxes for something like this, but I don't know anymore.
I don't even think a year ago they could, or 2 years ago. I think it would have to be like 3 or 4 years ago, minimum.
This is some crazy stuff.
It is. I don't have a mind big enough to grasp the amount of money that goes into something like this.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Remember that one comedian, Fluffy?
Yeah.
And he signed like 18,000 Funko Pop.
I think it was like 36,000.
You remember?
Yeah.
That feels like a bridge too far. Just like that. Like can you imagine packing all these mystery boxes? That's why the whole Even Grail game thing worked here. Because people would buy all of those digital boxes in hopes that they would obtain it, and most people throw all their stuff back to get their money back so they can open a new box. So that was the incentive, is that either you take this crappy Funko Pop that you don't want, or you take some sort of sum of virtual money to spend on another box to open it. This whole thing has been insane over the last couple of days. We've heard from Evend and now the Grail Monster. I wonder if anything else is going to come out about this. I wonder if Evend is going to say something else. I do know that they're trying to figure out now like what to do with this.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the next step in all of it. Either somebody does pay that sum of money, or they do come up with some sort of mystery box. Who knows? Anything could happen at this point.
I can't fathom a mystery box, though.
It's insane.
If they can't figure out the logistics because of legal things, like Grail Monster said, does it really make that much of a difference if it's a digital game versus a physical? You know what like a physical mystery box versus a Grail game, like digital one where you're just opening them online.
But what if somebody opened the first box? Like, they would have had to have done this a special way, right? Like, they would have had to sell a certain amount of digital box. I bet you they couldn't figure out how to make this work.
Probably.
I bet you that's what it was. There was something that screwed this up.
If someone pulled it, like, you know, let's say they have like 5,000 boxes, because realistically, like, I just don't understand how you would have anything less than like 5,000 boxes. I mean, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Let's say they have like 5,000 boxes and someone pulls it within like the first 100. I mean, they're going to be posting all that online.
100%. That's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
Nobody else is going to buy it.
There had to have been a way to do it, but they didn't find that way.
Yeah.
It probably took way too long. The system didn't. The whole thing just didn't work.
Yeah.
So then they ended up putting it up for $300,000 on a Facebook group, which is baffling.
Well, here's the thing. The reason I think that they posted it on a Facebook group is because they're looking specifically for Funko buyers.
100%.
And where else do you find a group of people who love Funko?
Well, they should have reached back to Grail Monster, because Grail Monster apparently knew all these people who were in that world of the big money guys who collected Funko.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody would be willing to spend that kind of money on that pop. I mean, realistically, I truly believe, and I'm not saying anything against Evend, this is not anything against Grail Monster, but I think those two transactions were done for publicity.
110,000%. It looks like that. You could tell just through the video and everything that we've talked about over the last couple of days. Go back and watch our last couple day videos, the one that was posted on Sunday and the one that was posted on Monday, and this will sort of bring you up to speed after you watch this one. But there's a lot going on. Maybe over the next couple of days, we'll see some more. Stay tuned. What do you guys think about this? Are you willing to spend $300,000 on a Funko Pop set?
Does anybody have $300,000 lying around just to spend on
It's
Funko
insanity. You know what you can go and spend your money on, though, that isn't $300,000? Those brand new Valentine's Day shirts from Mischief Toys. Go to MischiefToys.com and grab yours today. You have until this upcoming Monday,
January 13th at 9 a.m. Eastern.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Dewey Prime, Heather Coy, Joe Grioli, Falaka, Cody Laws, Matthew Watt, Sativa Shower, Jeff Lopez, and Monica Nelson. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. And make sure you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. We have a blast every single month going live with our patrons via Google Meet, hanging out, doing giveaways, showing you upcoming Mischief Toys things. It is a real blast. So come and hang out with us. Check out patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out more details. And don't forget, before you go, to hit the like button, subscribe button, and a little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here. Come back and watch. You never know what's going to happen next in the Funko world or in the collectible world as a whole. That's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for staying until the end. We appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.